If you've ever cracked open a DC comic and found yourself wondering, what the hell did I just read? There's a decent chance Ambush Bug had something to do with it. He's not your average spandex-wearing brooding anti-hero. No tortured past, at least not one he takes seriously. No world-ending powers. No solemn vow to rid the streets of crime. In fact, he's more likely to deliver a pizza to Darkseid than punch him in the face. Ambush Bug is chaos in green tights, an absurdist grenade lobbed into the meticulously ordered universe of DC Comics. Ambush Bug made his first appearance in DC Comics Presents number 52 in December 1982, a Superman team-up book where creators Dan Mishkin and Keith Giffen introduced the world to this one-man meta-carnival. But it was Giffen who truly adopted the character as his own pet project that took him from one-off weirdo to recurring reality-shattering gag machine. Originally, Ambush was created as a villain, sort of. He had teleportation powers via miniature robotic bugs in his costume, and he fought Superman, which on paper sounds pretty serious. But from day one, there was an unmistakable air of ridiculousness. His costume looked like a footy pajama onesie with antennae. He babbled nonsense, and nobody quite knew if he was joking or not, including the writers. The big twist? Ambush Bug knew he was in a comic book. Long before Deadpool was winking at readers or She-Hulk was arguing with her editors, Ambush Bug was doing meta way before meta was cool. He talked to the readers. He referenced the editorial staff. He'd call out plot holes, make jokes about continuity, and occasionally wander off panel just to mess with the format. In a universe that takes itself very seriously, this made him both a nuisance and a legend. Giffen doubled down on the madness with Ambush Bug, 1985, Son of Ambush Bug, 1986, and Ambush Bug, Year None, 2008, where the character would parody every corner of the DC universe. From forgotten characters like Egg Foo, to C-list villains, to sacred events like Crisis on Infinite Earths, nothing was safe from his wisecracking, fourth-wall-breaking lunacy. Even his origin was a parody. Supposedly, his real name is Erwin Schwab, and he believes, or claims to believe, he was a sock that became sentient after being hurled through space by a mysterious alien. That's canon. Somehow. And yet, for all the absurdity, there's an odd kind of brilliance to Ambush Bug. He represents the comic book medium looking in the mirror and saying, "This is ridiculous, and that's okay." In a world where continuity reboots every few years, multiverses collapse weekly, and characters die only to return by the next issue, Ambush Bug doesn't try to fix the chaos. He celebrates it. He's the jester of the DC universe, the fool who speaks truth to power and then throws a cream pie in its face. Over the years, Ambush Bug has faded in and out of relevance, popping up in titles like Action Comics, Doom Patrol, and even animated shows like Batman. The Brave and the Bold. He's never been a mainstay, never headlined an epic crossover, never gotten the grimdark reboot. And that's exactly why fans love him. He's untouchable by canon. He is the loophole, the wild card, the reminder that comics don't always have to make sense. They just have to be fun. There's something almost punk rock about Ambush Bug's longevity. He survives not because the market demands it, but because creators like Giffen and the fans refuse to let the absurdity die. He's a cosmic in-joke wrapped in green spandex. He may never headline a blockbuster or lead the Justice League, but in a way, he's more immortal than any of them. Because as long as comics exist and they start to take themselves too seriously, someone will dust off Ambush Bug and say, "Let's break this whole thing again."